everyone, it's time to spark up because we're gonna be sparking with this new Beyblade Burst Superking battle set. So this is the Superking battle set. This is B-162. As you can see, the box says Superking. It's called the Superking battle set because if you were wondering why, the English translation gets to Superking. Like the literal English translation is just Superking. So, series is actually called Sparking. Superking is the English translation. When you get through it, like the literal English thing, it's also the pun of the series. That's why you get Super, Hyperion, and King Helios. The whole pun and everything that they have with the names. So, it does come with basically the bays we've seen from before. However, they are recolors. What do you expect? The one thing I don't like, and this is actually a little bit dirty by TT, is that instead of us just getting like painted discs like we did back in Cho Z for the battle set, no, they just gave us like very slightly like different colored, they gave it like GT where there's like almost like barely a difference. Really does suck. I wish we got painted discs, but you know, they're just forcing it on some campaign where you have to buy a lot of stuff or you have to get some, you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm going to be explaining the Superking slash Spark, excuse me, I'm going to explain the Sparking system and we'll go in depth. So first of all, one of the most coolest things that this set has done is actually give us a clear stadium. Now, before we would just get releases where the stadium had a white bottom, but finally having a clear bottom after such a long time is amazing. It's one of the things that I really love. The launchers, unfortunately, well, I guess it makes sense because if they just had the thing in the sets, then no one would buy the things individually, but the launchers that come in this are just regular launchers. These are not the cool launchers, you know, the launchers that do this, right? You know, I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense because why would they do it like that? It is a shame though. It does come with Super Hyperion. The real difference between these two to their originals is just that instead of Super Hyperion having gold, it's silver. Instead of King Helios having silver, it's gold. And also the chips in the center too also changed, but nothing too major. So going over, we have our first bay, which is owned by Hyuga, the one with red hair right here. Hikaru is the one that owns King Helios. So you got the Superking chip. So this is sort of similar to the GT chip. You got the Sparking chip core in the center, which is like, you know, the stuff we've seen in the center. This is the centerpiece of the chip. It's really easy to customize and just take it out. Then after you have the ring on this is Super. Super has a little bit of blades on it. Rings are sort of like the layer bases for this new series, sort of. Just trying to kind of relate to it. We've got 1A. So the chassis is like this new bulky like disc system that they have. So how it works is that these both have double chassis, right? Meaning that you cannot customize it with discs. Only Glide Ragnarok's, as of this recording, is with 1S. You can customize it with other discs. The whole thing with double chassis is that while you can't customize it, it's a little bit limited, you also get sort of like this enhanced, I guess, bay. And it's really cool. Exceed is a new performance tip. What it is basically it is a free spinning rubber tip. It just goes loco. Really goes crazy. I actually like this tip a lot. It's extremely aggressive. Doesn't seem to self-KO too much. Moving on, we've got our left spin balance type bay. King Helios, we've got the Helios Sparking chip. You then have to have the ring, which is King. King has blade. This basically think of Hell Salamander. This is really just like Hell Salamander, but also kind of reminds me of Bloody Longinus in a way with the shape of how the wings go up, which I don't like. But moving on, we've got 1B. So the cool thing with King Helios is that you have a mode change with 5 and 10 blades. 5 bladed is when the wings line up. 10 bladed is when you don't line up the wings. Then after for Zone is just like has like a little ball and it's free spinning. To be clear, the ring around it is free spinning. But going over to the side, the new Sparking system is really crazy. As far as King Helios is concerned, you can't really customize it other than with itself for the ring chip. Also, make sure to pay attention to whenever it says LR or R or just L, because that means that either if it's LR, you can use it on lefts and rights. If it's just R, you can use it only on rights, and if it's left, you can only use it on left. but just go a little bit in depth for people who are wondering about the new system, just because I want to sort of just put it there, so when I go by the part by part, we can just breeze through it. So, going over the part-by-part comparison to Super Hyperion to its original counterparts, we of course got the chips. So this is the new one from the set, and then after this one right here, this one right here with the gold is the one that I originally came out with. Again, it's just really swapping silver with gold. That's it. Pretty much virtually the same. Same thing with the Super Ring that's called Super. Just looking at it, so this is the new one from the set. Silver, this one gold. Again, very minimal differences. Even the chassis, I don't even... So this is the one that's original. This is the one from the set. I guess you can, like a slight difference on the sparkles, but barely. It's laziness by TAKARA TOMY to make a variation for a set that you're gonna buy obviously a lot of money for. I don't get it. Exceed, new one, one from before. I don't know, maybe there's like a slight tint of a difference. I think they should have maybe changed the tip of rubber to be a different color. They should have made the chassis either painted or a different color. Like, have a clear difference in the thing. That's why I hate when TT just does no variation. Of course, enough complaining, because we have the scale right here. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna move these to the side. I'm pretty sure these should pretty much be almost the exact same. Of course, hopefully I'm wrong. Let's get our scale out here, turn it on. Original one, 3.22, recolor, 3.21. Wow, such a difference. Then after original, 6.4, 0.49, okay. So then after the old chassis, 45.16, 45, okay, maybe spoke too soon. Old driver, 6.11. Yeah, you get the idea. All right, so how you lock this in is really simple. You place the chip like this, sparking. Very easy. Then after, you just lock it in, get the driver. The new one from this set weighs a total of 61.26 grams. We're gonna now compare this to the original one, 61.26 versus 60, okay. I still would have wanted a little bit more variation. It looks all right. I honestly like the gold one a little bit more, but it is nice to have a variation. Moving on to King Helios. Seriously, I almost mixed it up because there's no difference. Right. All right, now we're gonna go over the part by part comparison. Going over the chips, we have the new one, and then after we have the original one. The new one has gold, the old one has silver. I honestly like the gold more than the silver, to be honest. I don't know, I think it's more fitting. Moving on, after we just did the sparking chip, and obviously the chip core too. Silver, original one, now with gold. The Super Ring, which this time it's King. So gold on this one, the original one silver. Even the stickers look pretty much the same. I don't think there's even a difference in that. The chassis, I think just like this is the new one, old one. Just really looks like a tint, barely anything. Same thing with zone. So old one, new one, barely a difference. Maybe some sparkles or whatever. All right, now let's get to the main event that is important, which is weighing and comparing. I believe that if we're lucky, King will have a heavier weight to it. So getting this set up, old chip is 3.26, new chip 3.27, Super Ring 6 grams on the dot, new one 6.03. Okay, so far so good. The old chassis is 43.39. The new chassis is 43.72. Okay. The old zone is about 6 grams on the dot. New one, 6 grams on the dot. So should only be slightly heavier. Again, sparking. We're gonna lock it in. Again, there's really almost little to no difference. We're gonna lock it in on the thing, put it on the scale. 58, well, that's 58 grams. Oh, yeah, 58.69, nice. Okay, we're gonna see what the other one is. We gotta see. Come on, King, please. 58.96, I think. No! It is a disappointment, but who knows, maybe I actually swap these two by, no, this is definitely the new one. You can tell by the, yeah, you can tell, yeah, all right, whatever. So that's kind of funny. So I guess it's the silver ones that are heavier and the gold ones that are lighter. That's kind of funny. So now we're gonna be showing off the new and awesome clear stadium. So obviously a clear stadium is just a clear stadium. It's just easier to see the marks on the bottom, to be honest. But it is nice that they did do this. And golden pins, just taking a look at this beauty. We're gonna try to place it out. You can look, it's so good. Oh yeah, that's why I really didn't like clear stadiums, because you could see the reflection on the top. But I don't know, if you really liked clear stadiums and you're a little bit upset that it was never distributed again, they're doing this distribution now, and even in the even in the campaigning on the box, they're saying that it is gonna just be in this set. So yeah, they did say like 2020, like one in every box, something like that on the box, I believe. Okay, regardless, it's still amazing. The gold pins too, it's really nice. The one thing I do have to say though, it is still disappointing after all these years to don't just make a new stadium. And what I'm saying is, it's not just like changing the shape or whatever, that I'm not asking to make a gimmicky stadium, but if the bays are getting so big now, why don't they just make the same stadium a little bit wider and it'd be perfect? But as you know, TT apparently makes no wrongs, but this is, yeah, no, this was lazy. Like, just like the clear stadium was nice and the pins are nice, but come on, you could have made it wider. Anyways, these are the lovely launchers. Can't spark, so not really that special. They even did this thing where you can't even use the left sparking launcher until the following month, but you can use the red one, so I guess that's a win. And now, we're going to battle these bays in a sparking anime stadium. So, we're going to be doing a test launch for the new ones in the set, and then after we'll do a battle between their counterparts, and then after just a battle against each other. Let's do a quick test launch with Helios, 5-bladed mode, 3, 2, 1 to shoot. This is a balanced type bay, meaning it's just going to stay in the center the whole time, not expecting any crazy movement. Yeah, pretty standard. Stop it. Get Super Hyperion. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Gotta also be careful with how hard you launch, just because Super Hyperion is an absolute tank and just like powers through everything. So we're just going to stop because I'm not to wait till the end. Super Hyperion. We're gonna first do our battle against Super. We'll do 1 round, like I said. And yeah, this should be really, really interesting with these bays. All right, let's get started. Both are going around in the stadium. Silver or gold, who will take it? That goes straight to gold. All right. The gold one wins. We're going to now do Helios versus Helios. Let's get this one, and after, both are in the same mode, so we pretty much should have no issues. Yeah, no, this should be, like, even the gold one was just really ring out. I won't really count it. Silver, huh? So I guess in the comment section, you have to decide gold or silver. Let me know. Final battle will be the ones between each other that are from the set. And we're gonna see. Tell me in the comment section, which one do you prefer, Hyperion or Helios? Big hit. That was actually relatively quick, so I think it's only fair. Just do bonus round, since obviously these two are from the set and these are the new ones. We'll just do 1 extra round. Hyperion went like crazy. Dear God, Hyperion. It does seem like Hyperion is the better one out of the whole set. The quick final thoughts. Is this set worth it? Let's go over some pros and some cons. Pros, you get a clear stadium. So this one, you get a clear stadium, which hasn't been around in a long time. Launchers aren't really special. The recolors aren't really that special. Not really any effort put into them. I would honestly say just pass on the set and just get the regular ones with the Superking launcher unless you really just want a clear stadium. But that'll be it for now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember, red or gold, silver or gold, let me know. Thank you all for watching and have an awesome and amazing day.